Welcome back, everyone. Let's change this back to right, and I want to show you something in this tutorial, and we're just going to basically do something called a margin. So as you can see, this is moved all the way over here, okay? And since it's moved all the way over here, that it doesn't look as good as we can. So let's go ahead and let's add in another property here. We're going to call this margin dash right, and we're going to put a colon, and we're going to call it 50 pixels. Okay, and as you can see here, what ends up happening is that this gets moved over all the way, and it gets moved in by 50 pixels. If we do, let's say, 250 pixels, this is still aligned to the right, for example. And if I can show that to you by adding in a break and then a 1 here, it's still aligned, but this is now the margin. Okay, now 250 is a little much. Let's go 150, and let's do one other thing here. Let's add in another margin. So we added the margin right, and we're just going to type this in again. We're going to go margin dash left colon, and we'll give it a 150 pixels as well. Make sure that you put the px there, and pixels is basically there's a little square, and that's how a screen works. There's a little square that basically shows a color, and this screen is made up of pretty much thousands of them, and that's how the screen works. So a pixel is one of those squares. Put the semicolon there, and there we go. We have this cool little box that we can type with here, and I think that's kind of neat, right? So we have this box, and if we put in many of these breaks here, if I just copy and paste this, and I'll just put in a word like break or something like that, and if I copy and paste this, watch this, copy, paste, and you can see this goes down as long as we want until we add in a whole other paragraph or something like that. And that sounds kind of cool. Now, in a general word processor, you'd have to go and highlight this, and then all of a sudden you'd have to go and change the text align if you want to align it. So watch what happens if we push center. Everything just gets put to center or left. Okay, let's go back to center. That actually looks kind of cool. There we go. We got the header. There we go. Look at that. All right. And that is how we add in a margin. I'll see you guys next time.